Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Zach, but you guys can call me Hazardous, and welcome back to another episode of the Black Ops 3 Armory. I am collabing in this series with TheNOVAProject. He is the creator of this series and invited me to collab with him, join him on this epic journey as we explore and analyze all the guns in Black Ops 3 in multiplayer and zombies mode. And this episode is covering the VMP. With the recent nerf, I'd say it's still usable, but definitely used to be better. So if you do want to continue watching, I advise you do so because I will give some epic tips and tricks and attachments you can use to improve your game with the VMP after the nerf. So guys, the VMP is yet another one of the SMGs that players can use in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and I would say that this was a fan favorite for many players because it dealt high damage, at least for an SMG, and it had some recoil and a high firing rate. But I'd say the biggest drawback to the weapon is that it's a little bit inaccurate, which kind of stinks because the weapon would be a god if it didn't have that recoil. But, you know, with the beta, the VMP was buffed and nerfed, and, you know, it was given an increased magazine size. It's now 40 bullets, but it used to be 27 rounds, which is so low. But the damage was decreased, that made it slightly less effective. But, you know, still though, the SMG becomes available to players at level 34, so you don't have to grind too far through your prestige to unlock this weapon. And that's what it was like in the beta. Now it's unlocked right away, basically, which is awesome. So, because of the higher damage output, this weapon used to play a lot like one of the assault rifles, with the added bonus that you get more mobility. But now it's not quite as great, though. It's somewhat easy to aim, and the recoil is manageable for decent players. But it's a fairly decent weapon, I'd say. You'll definitely want to use a speed reloading attachment because a high fire rate makes it burn through ammo so fast, it's insane. Let's dive into the VMP stats a little bit. The damage output used to be 25 to 35 health points, and now it's been nerfed a bit now. I'm not sure what the official numbers are, but it's maybe between 20 and 30, I'd say, or 23 and 29. I don't know, something like that. It's not too low, but it definitely is a little bit weaker. Like I said, the magazine size is 40, and if you equipped extended mags, you will get 56 rounds in the magazine. The range is low for sure, so do not engage people at long ranges. The fire rate is very high, and the accuracy is quite low, to be honest, too. You guys can unlock reflex sight, grip, laser sight, long barrel, adjustable stock, FMJ, or extended mags on the weapon. And now I just want to dive into a recommended class setup because the VMP is, you know, it's a pretty impressive submachine gun if you put it in the right hand. So there's a bit of recoil, but skilled players will find that it's easily managed, and there are a few attachments that can assist with this as well. So what I would recommend is using extended mags, rapid fire. You could switch it out for long barrel if you want, grip, and quick draw. If you use all those attachments along with awareness and dead silence, you will absolutely destroy the enemy. The fire rate mixed with the extended mags makes it absolutely insane. You know, because you already do have a decent clip size, but adding that extra 16 rounds makes a world of difference. And the clip also can be the difference between getting 1 or 2 kills per clip and getting 2 to 3 kills per clip. So, like, it definitely is wise to use the extended mag, I'd say. And obviously, of course, you want to use the grip attachment because it will decrease the recoil a bit and it makes it easier to aim and handle. It's possible to manage the recoil without the assistance of the attachment, but I find it, and I think most players can agree, that we all find it easier to use a weapon with grip because I'd say that's one of the most invaluable tools for a VMP or any submachine gun is using grip on it because they all have a decent amount of recoil if you don't use grip. Like I said, rapid fire just helps you fire quicker and get your shots in quicker. You know, it's basically like the new stopping power from the older Call of Duties. And if you want to use long barrel, you are welcome to. The range is still decent if you don't. It's a low range weapon, but you could still kill people from a little bit far away. But long barrel just helps out a little bit. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend using this weapon on long range maps to begin with. So if you want to use long barrel, you can. It definitely makes the gun look cooler. Aesthetics don't really matter for, you know, gameplay and how they affect the physicality of your weapon. But if you guys enjoyed, let me know down in the comments below. I'm sure TheNOVAProject wants to hear your feedback too, so let me hand it over to him to cover the VMP on the zombie side of Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Happy New Year's, boys, and that's right, it's time to talk about some guns, just the way I like it. It's time for some sexy zombie action with the beastly VMP. submachine gun. If you ask me personally, I think the VMP is pretty much the Thompson of COD Black Ops 3 Zombies. I'm sure you guys remember how freaking beast the Thompson was in older Call of Duty games. It was just a monster in zombies. Now, the reason I say the VMP is pretty much the Thompson is not just because of how the gun works. As a matter of fact, on the Giant in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, it shares the same exact wall weapon spot as where the Thompson was. I'm sure the Thompson might be a little mad and wants to kick the VMP's ass. Now, as I said, it's not just because the VMP is in the same exact wall weapon spot as the Thompson, it's also because of other attributes of the gun. First of all, it's definitely a solid weapon at lower to medium range rounds, unpack-a-punched. This is mostly due to the fire rate of this SMG. In addition to its rapid fire rate, it also handles really freaking well. But there's also one other thing that aids this gun so much, and that's its iron sights. It's almost like looking down a vagina. And when I say vagina, I mean vagina. But in all seriousness, in my personal opinion, the iron sights of this gun are fantastic, and no, not just because it looks like a vagina. As far as ammo capacity is concerned, you will have a total of 320 rounds, 40 in the chamber and 200 in reserve. This is almost identical to the Vesper and other wall weapons in a way, but you can actually conserve your ammo a bit more. If you slap double tap onto this bad boy and just aim for the head, 1 to 2 shots will take it clean off until about round 17 or so. And it's worth noting that you definitely want to aim for the head with almost any gun you utilize in zombies. Who wouldn't aim at the head except if you're me, because I aim at the penis past round 30. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, let's stick our dong inside of the pack-a-punch machine and see what we get out of it. Oh! We get the penis impaler. Surprise, I was just kidding. It's not called the penis impaler, it's called the impaler. Unfortunately, much to my surprise, you can't actually impale the zombies with the gun. Although it would be insanely fun to just stick it inside of the penis hole. The impaler, as with all the rest of the guns in zombies, Pack-a-Punch, come with an upgraded ammo count. You have a total of 520 rounds with 40 in the chamber and 480 on reserve. This is powerful. That is a lot of ammo to go through, so make sure you're slaying a lot of bitches over there. With double tap, this gun is a force to be reckoned with at round 25 and even a bit higher. So those zombies should be running away while pulling up their pants. In those situations, I usually shoot at the dick. Screw headshots. Overall, I would definitely recommend this weapon in zombies. It is by far the best SMG wall weapon in zombies, in my opinion. My opinion, not yours, then my opinion. If it is in a good spot on the map, like on the Giant, it makes for a perfect point whore gun as well. So that's about it, guys. I've come to the conclusion of our zombie segment of this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed the first Armory video of 2016. Next week, we finish the SMGs with the Razorback, one of the most interesting SMGs in the game. Hope you're all ready. Let's have sex. Now that we've concluded our sexing, I bring you guys 3 videos that are major throwbacks. When I say throwbacks, I mean very far throwbacks. Like, these are last year, guys. Last fucking year, 2015. I know it's hard to believe, considering we're only 2 days into 2016. On the left, as you guys can see, that is my video about the top 5 perks that should return in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. This is still relevant because there are still some perks we did not see back, things like Vulture 8 and PhD Flopper. So there's some things to go check out there. Please do not hesitate to go see that video. In the center is my GTA 5 video about the spiderweb that spawns on top of Mount Chiliad. I know I pretty much talk about this thing every single time there's an outro, but we don't have many like serious GTA 5 videos that are like recent. All of them are really throwback and like 2014 throwback, not 2015. So if you guys are tired of me saying that, I'll probably just switch to something older. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, actually. You know, just forget that. And finally on the right is our GTA 5 funny moments. The pizza is aggressive. If you guys haven't seen that funtage, it's literally one of the best things I have ever seen in my life. We literally have sex with our laughter. It's literally like that funny at one certain point. It's an inside joke, but I think you guys will still enjoy it no matter what. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, we encourage you guys to subscribe and follow us on Twitter. Links are in the description. And also be sure to check out Hazardous, who did a fantastic job commentating yet another Armory video. 2016 is a big year for us, and we're not hesitating at all. This is our year, and we're going to do something amazing. I promise you guys. See you guys on the next one, and peace.